Uh-oh, he was genetically engineered to usurp All Might. Ho, 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 ho. This is getting deep, but I love it. He will not be his father's pawn. Okay, so it's back to My Hero Academia, back to the sports festival going on at UA. Really having a lot of fun with these competitions. I really want to see which competition is next. I also want to see what other kind of intrigue or what other kind of monkey wrenches can be thrown into the gears of these competitions. So I'm just eager to get back to it. I want to watch a whole bunch more episodes. So here we go with what is episode 6, I believe, of season 2, episode 19 overall. Let's get to it. Also, during the OP, I do like to remind everyone that I have a Patreon now, and I know that some of you are already members over there at the Patreon, but some of you aren't. If you want to go just check it out and see what's going on over there, well, there is a link in the video description. Please give it a click, have a look around. Okay. So what is this little, Oh, they're taking us back to that wonderful ending where they all fell short before the buzzer hit. Yeah, those were good times. Good fun. Already covered it all, though, in the review. If you didn't get a chance to see the review, go check that one out before you watch this reaction. Oh, they finished in 4th place. Okay, so now we know how they finished. But still, they made the Final 4. So the boy born with everything. Is that going to be Todoroki? I kind of feel like maybe this is going to be a Todoroki episode. So let's see how it goes. Looks like they're taking a little break here, but he's getting a chance to stretch their legs, forget about the competition for a minute or two. Oh, see, Todoroki. That's what I thought. He would be the boy born with everything. Todoroki and Deku having some kind of conversation here. I want to see what this is. Man, Todoroki with an icy cold stare for a guy with ice cold powers. Just staring quietly at him. Oh, we're getting some insight into Todoroki and who he is. Yeah, not using that fire, and then he broke down in this last competition and used it. So now, wow. Oh, wow, Todoroki had some kind of insight. He picks up that All Might connection there. I love this. A little bit more intrigue. Maybe he thinks that Deku was born with everything. All right. He's about to figure something out, but is he going to figure out the correct thing or the incorrect thing? I love it! Oh, I didn't see that one coming. And I was all so serious. And it built up to something so ridiculous. I love it. From now on, I think I'm going to call him All Might's Love Child. The best superhero nickname ever. Instead of Son of the Mask, I'm All Might's Love Child. It's like, how do you even come back to something like that, you know?
That's not it at all, this interesting wording.
Oh, he didn't just straight up deny a connection. He just said that's not the correct connection. All right.
You must have heard of him.
Yeah, we're talking about Fireface. Oh! This is an interesting rivalry, second generation. Uh-oh. My dad's the number 2 hero, and your mentor's the number 1 hero. Let's see how this plays out, Love Child. Oh, man, was that, who sang that song, Love Child? That was a good song. Like a Motown woman group kind of thing. Oh, boy. So I wanted to see how, does Endeavor just exude envy or jealousy or something like that? Or is it just more serious? Yeah, All Might is so happy-go-lucky. Endeavor's so... Oh, even using, like, bad puns with Endeavor here. Come on, All Might. You're better than that. You're better than that. Uh-oh. He's rubbing some salt in some wound there, I think, bringing up his son, bringing up Todoroki. Oh, is All Might even going to invite Endeavor to be a professor at UA, maybe? Or teacher? Endeavor does not like All Might. This is great. Oh, even though he doesn't have, let's say, he has an icy relationship with Todoroki, with his son, he still takes pride in him. Look at that. He's going to be the greatest ever. So now it becomes a proxy war between Deku and Todoroki, and I don't think either one of them have any reason to be anything other than friendly with one another, you know? It's terrible they're being propped up by this really by one person, and that's Endeavor.
He's still at it, though.
But this has given us a lot of insight into motivations all over the place. I love this episode. I really like a good episode that sets the stage, a good exposition episode. Ooh, quirk marriages. Oh boy, this is like eugenics, basically, isn't it? Uh-oh. Yeah, this is problematic.
Powerful children.
And I guess it is something the show has to address, right? That this eugenics type of approach would happen.
But clearly it was
But-
unethical.
Oh man, I would hope this practice died out. Oh wow, let's see what his dad did about all this.
His relatives to get his hands on it.
Oh no!
Now he's raising me to
Oh no! He was genetically engineered to usurp All Might! Ho 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 ho! This is getting deep, but I love it! He will not be his father's pawn! So maybe he can be the rebellious friend. Everything is there to set me up to be your antagonist, but I will be your closest confidant. I like that possibility. I'm really getting pulled into this story right about now. This is some solid comic book storytelling. I love this kind of stuff.
pick the fight.
I like the tightly woven knot between the hero and the villain, like old school Silver Age, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Reed Richards stuff. I know not everybody likes that, but I still am a sucker for it.
I'm going to start.
Oh, showing his dad, it's all for mom and none for you. I don't want you to take any pride in what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a lot and deny you. I love that weird father-son
Sounds terrible.
antagonistic relationship there.
How strange that we
But maybe there's room to redeem that father-son relationship too. If the stress gets high enough and they work together with a similar goal, maybe they can get some more respect for one another. Not only going to do it, I'm going to do it with one hand, metaphorically, not literally, but figuratively, tied behind my back. Oh, I love this comparison to a comic book character, because that's how I'm analyzing this whole show, is as if these are comic book characters that we're seeing, behind the scenes or in the training stages. And
Hey, wait!
I guess everybody's seeing that, so it's no surprise that he points it out. So will we see reconciliation in this moment?
Help since I've come to
Like if he says something like, I'm happy being number 2, would that clear the way? Or would he think it's some clever ruse? Oh, this is kind of touching, looking back at all the people who've helped him out all the way through. He understands this is not a one-man game. This is teamwork. Teamwork is the dream work, It's that bond between mankind that makes the world go round. So that's what part of his superpower is, his ability to accept help. Nay, to demand help. I like this.
I want to be just like him. In order to do that,
Oh, despite his ego, he's still motivated to be number 1.
I can't lose this either.
We're going to get a good faith rivalry here. Like they have no personal animosity towards one another, but they're going to be trying their level best to win this, both of them. Ha ha ha! Quid pro quo, turnabout's fair play, etc., etc. Payback's a you-know-what. Okay. So here we're going to start our next event. I got so pulled into the interpersonal drama, I thought that was the end of the episode. Okay. Oh, so there's games that you can do just if you didn't make it to the finals. Your time isn't over. There's other things to keep you occupied. I like this. Oh, people from America. What? Is that the cheerleaders from America? Oh boy. It gets lecherous all of a sudden. Uh-oh, full-on fan service. They call it out in the show. That's kind of funny to me. Oh, this is called Lunchtime. Interesting. This is so serious. Serious shift in gear, shift in tone from the first portion of this episode.
I'm hearing about it. Are you sure?
Of course, Minetta's all over this, right? Like, Minetta's loving this. Oh, creepy, creepy kid.
Why is it that I always end up falling?
They're calling him out on being pervy here, too. Oh, even the invisible girl has to wear that outfit. I love it. Oh, boy. And earbuds. Earpods. Okay, so now we're back to the game. That was an interesting little side trip through the cafeteria explaining the cheerleading outfits. And Minetta, of course, the root of all fan service in this episode. All right. So let's see what kind of competition's coming up here. Looked like it was, teams were mixed with girls and guys. Ladies and fellas. All right. I want to see what the competition is.
Every time.
So these are the semifinals?
Fighting match.
Oh, so it's tournament style. I'm really curious about the recreational games. But mainly, I just want to see some event go on, I've been really built up to watch the intramurals here. Okay, so Squirrel Tail's got something to say. Oh, what's this?
No way.
What's going on?
Chance for you to get scouted.
I want to hear his motivation.
Cavalry battle until the very end of it.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh, this is sneaky. Is it a mind control quirk?
know this is a great opportunity. Since won't let me.
Uh-oh.
Think about this.
His nobility is shining through here. That's what we need. We need more noble, honest heroes like Squirrel Tail here. That tail's actually too fat to be a Squirrel Tail. I don't know what kind of tail it is.
You're making way too much of this. Just kill it in the finals and prove.
Oh boy, they're cheering him on. So the guy's like, to thine own self be true kind of thing here. He also wants to know about the fan service, the cheerleader girls. Of course, they do have the R-rated hostess.
Regardless.
Okay, so this is interesting. We're narrowing it down a little bit by people having crises of conscience. So what are we going to come down to? Only like 3 or 4 after all? Ooh. Oh, she doesn't like it. She's breaking out the flail. Turns me on. What the heck kind of weirdo? Yeah, they all said what I said. It turns her on. Oh boy. Naval Laser's going to win it all, right? Let's see if she moves up.
Cavalry battle.
Okay.
Isn't that right? Girls?
Okay, let's see which group that is. Well, that was very nice of them. It's almost like nobody wants to be in the finals all of a sudden. Oh, he can't handle someone being fair. I love it! He's overcome with emotion, with appreciation. A little kindness goes a long way in this world. It's so refreshing to see a little kindness in a show. Kindness is so missing lately. All right. I want to see what these competitions boil down to. They said it was foam swords the last year. I would like to see foam swords this year. Or maybe like those pugil sticks from American Gladiator. They look like giant Q-tips, with the big puffy things on the end. Oh, what? She's going to melt his butt with her acid powers. Maybe it'd be like, All Valley Karate Championship. All right, let's see what kind of competition they got. It's the Sweet 16. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's the mysterious mind control guy, right?
It's him.
If any of us do well in this
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, this guy's creepy, though. He seems like a villain.
a pleasure. So you excited?
Oh, boy, he seems like a villain than a hero to me. Oh, Ojiro's got something to say. It's going to warn him about the mind control. Oh, talking to him is how he gets inside your noggin. Controls your dome. A little help from my friends. That's what he just said. He's always had support and help and kindness from others. And it still continues, and I love it.
With one hand.
I like it that Todoroki is so obsessed with defeating, oh man, Deku. Sorry, I'm drawn into the one with the, like, Iron Man powers, the gadget, the steampunk Iron Maiden. That's what I'll call her. Okay, so we're going to see a little fun, one-off, low stakes, low consequences, but just have a good time seeing what these kids can do. Okay, scavenger hunt, not as interesting to me. Just a bag? That seems pretty easy. A bag seems way easier than a cat or a textbook. By the way, you should not be bringing back fat and cats to these things.
Taking these dumb side games.
Oh boy, they need the adoration of others. Oh, where are they going? Perverse person! She found her pervert! Should have been Mineta, really, though, right? Mineta, whoever gets Mineta wins that competition. I like this bouncy ball game. That looks like something I would get into and then probably hurt myself very badly. But I like it. I'd like to give it a try if I were youthful. Oh yeah, chugging that orange juice. You know, before you go into a fight, you should always drink at least 6 cans of orange juice. And that way, the first time you get punched in the stomach, you spew orange juice all over your opponent. Totally disorients them and you can run away. That is anime dad fighting advice. Works every time. The running away is the key. But you have to spew first or else it really bogs you down when you're trying to run away. It's hard to run with a gut full of orange juice, just kind of like shaking back and forth. Can give you a heartburn. All right, so they got like a swimming pool or something in there. All right, I'm eager to see this main final elimination competition that I know is going to stretch across several episodes. Oh, there's Small Might cheering him on.
Not really.
Yeah, he still struggles with it, but he's finding other ways to do well, though. I like that.
To hit that villain, I'm still unpredictable.
I really love how much he's accomplished with so little access to his power, too. I mean, that shows you, just like what All Might said, what makes a hero has nothing to do with the quirk. And it's showing just how heroic he is outside of this phenomenal quirk that he's got, but still got to learn how to use. Wow, he's got a lot left. You know, 1/20th of his power he's tapping into. I love it. There's more than luck to it. A lot of it's who you are. I like how All Might's pulling him back in there. Pulling him back in, grounding him, saying, come on, dude. Quit being so mopey. Oh, what is that gas? Oh, he transformed. I thought maybe he passed gas or something. So that's almost like Titan steam that he gives off when he transforms. Oh, is there a connection between My Hero and Attack on Titan? Now I got to do my research. All Might was the first Titan. Okay, that looks kind of like a big swimming pool to me, but I might not be interpreting what my eyes are seeing so well. But I guess somebody's going to explain the rules of this next physical challenge or whatever. Okay. That's how you know he's sneaky and conniving. Because he's made it to the finals, but nobody knows how. He's managed to sneak in. Okay, so it's not water. I guess it's more like a sand pit, or maybe it's just a marble fighting service. But I thought maybe it was water. I thought it was going to be some interesting thing with sharks or something. All right. We're going to see. Oh, I like Blockhead over there as the judge. He's like the sergeant-at-arms, the referee. So it's like, you want to win, but don't kill him. That's not what a hero does, killing people.
This is a test of how strong your spirit is.
Oh, boy. He's doing the mind games, not the fisticuffs.
That monkey was going on about
Uh-oh. Oh, he's calling Squirreltail a monkey. That sounds rude to me. I think that's absolutely rude. Come on. Put your fingers in your ears and go kick him in the bunghole or something. Uh-oh. That don't look good. It's like he's been taken to a... Oh, no. He got inside of his dome somehow. Oh, no. He spoke to him. He gave up access to his precious, precious mind. And now they're in some weird head space, some liminal space, and what's going to happen there in the liminal space? Oh, is this where he dies? That's the end of the episode. Of course Deku's going to overcome this, right? I mean, I guess he could get beat in the first match, and then he could be there to cheer on his friends, and there'd be some interesting storytelling there. But I feel like somehow he's going to come out of this and win, right? Like, that's what Deku does, at least in the first matchup in this elimination tournament. He doesn't have to win it all, but I think he probably will win it all, or else Todoroki will win, and he'll be the one to congratulate him and kind of make Todoroki sort of retake stock of his life. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to say it was another satisfying episode. I'm really enjoying this arc a whole lot. I'm looking forward to just ripping into it and going through episode, getting to episode 12, where this arc ends before we check back in with another review. But I'm still loving it. I'm still enjoying it. Feels so good to be back into My Hero Academia and watching these episodes. And with that, I'm going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.